What if the traditional methods of political campaigning were turned on their head? Imagine a world where the massive billboard posters, the primetime television slots, the sponsored social media posts all took a back seat to a more targeted approach. This is not a hypothetical scenario, but a reality unfolding before our eyes in the current 2024 presidential race. In the summer of 2023, Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy, a biotech entrepreneur, decided to halt the age-old practice of spending money on television advertisements. With just weeks to go until the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary, Ramaswamy's campaign put a stop to purchasing standard broadcast TV ads, which typically make up the majority of political advertising spending in the United States. No more bookings for the immediate or distant future. So what exactly led to this drastic shift? Well, Ramaswamy's campaign is focusing on a different strategy. Rather than casting a wide net and hoping for the best, the campaign has chosen to be nimble and hyper-targeted in their ad spending. This means using addressable advertising, mail, text, live calls, and doors to communicate with their voters. The goal is to reach the voters they've identified, share Ramaswamy's vision for America, and turn them out to caucus. This decision is not just a strategic move, but also a mark of disdain for the traditional modes of political advertising. Ramaswamy has gone on record stating that presidential TV ad spending is a trick that political consultants use to bamboozle candidates who suffer from low IQ. This isn't the first time Ramaswamy has defied conventional wisdom. Earlier in the year, he and fellow long-shot candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. used podcasts and alternative platforms to gain exposure and reach larger audiences. This strategy aims to make the candidates impossible to ignore, and has garnered attention and support. Despite the saturated market, political podcasts have grown in popularity, becoming an increasingly effective tool in reaching voters. In the political landscape of 2024, it seems the rules are being rewritten. Traditional forms of campaigning are being questioned, and new strategies are taking their place. Whether this will translate into success for candidates like Ramaswamy remains to be seen. As we watch these developments unfold, consider this. How can we, as informed citizens, adapt to these changes? Are we ready to engage with politics in this new, more targeted way? And most importantly, will this change the way we vote? These are questions worth pondering as we move closer to the 2024 elections. So think about it, and when the time comes, make your voice heard. Vote.